Helium. 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 There might have been one in that one. Hey, what's up, peeps? It's your boy Marcel, aka Smoketown. I hope you're doing well. Today I'm wearing the classy Breitling Navitimer, but how about you say we get on to the subject of this video, which is going to be Helium earnings, because if you're into Helium, you're probably interested about what's been happening lately and why you might see a jump in your earnings, right? Now, the first thing I want to do is go ahead and look at the price of the token. CoinMarketCap, as you can see right now, Helium is $3.14. I believe that it hit its monthly all-time high today, actually. Yeah, so the price of Helium hasn't been this high in the last month. Now, obviously, if you look at 3 months, well, we're almost at the 3 months all-time high. If you look at year to date, we know that it bounced back a little bit when it reached that, I wouldn't say all-time low, but very low point in what we've seen for a while. And if we look at all-time, obviously we're far away from the all-time high of around $50. But basically, for the last couple months, the token has been trading between $2.50 and around $3. Now, will it bounce back up to around 15, 30, 40, even its all-time high of $50? I don't know. None of this is financial advice. It's just entertainment. But we have to talk about something that's been happening with the earnings of the Helium miners, or Helium hotspots, if you want to call them like that. So now we're on the Explorer, we're on my wallet, and as you can see, I've earned 1.9 Helium in the last 24 hours. Now, this won't tell you anything, but if I go to the 30-day Helium earnings, you can see that I've earned almost 42 Helium tokens. And now, this is a record for me. Previously, my biggest months in Helium was around 35 tokens in the last 30 days. But here you can see a clear uptrend starting February 2nd. And, well, the earnings just are around 50% over what they used to be. Average of around 1.6 Helium every single day. When before February 2nd, I averaged around 1 Helium a day. So obviously, I'm very happy about this. Keep in mind, this is not one single Helium miner. I currently have 9 up and running on a fleet of 11. So that's why in the intro, I might have actually thrown a box with one inside of it, which isn't necessarily what you want to do with them, but yeah. Anyways, we're going to talk about why the earnings have gone up, what changes you can expect to see in your wallet, in your earnings. So how about you say we jump into the exact reason why these earnings might be up a little bit. Well, the main reason for these increased earnings is simply off-chain proof of coverage that went live on the 2nd of February, the exact date where my earnings started going up. They did say that off-chain proof of coverage has been many months in the making, and it's an essential step in the implementation of HIP 70, which is moving slowly to the Solana blockchain, which should happen on the 27th of March. If you're into Helium, I'm assuming that you already know what proof of coverage is, but what is off-chain proof of coverage? Well, simply put, off-chain proof of coverage is a new way for IoT hotspots, basically our hotspots, to participate in proof of coverage. Previously, POC challenges were created by validators, you know, the ones where you had to stake 10,000 Helium tokens, and then delivered to hotspots as requests to beacon. So back in the day, this process was random and unpredictable with small timescales. On average, a hotspot could expect to receive a challenge once every couple of days. And this means that under off-chain proof of coverage, hotspots will automatically beacon on their own. To start, they will beacon every 6 hours. And if we take my top earner right here, you can see this extremely clearly. Sure, my 7-day average beacon is down like 7%, but the thing is, if you were getting 560 beacons a month ago, that was absolutely crazy for a hotspot. At the same time, you can see that my total witnesses are 86, when back in the day they were around 50. And this means more beaconing, so more witnessing and more earnings. Now, they did say in this Medium post made by the Helium Foundation that hotspots owners can expect their hotspot to beacon more often, but overall, daily HNT emissions for participating in proof of coverage will remain the same. But as proof of coverage beacons will be more consistent, hotspot earnings should also become more consistent. Rewards may go up, but only very slightly. I mean, I don't really consider 50% to be very slightly. but I do like it, so I can't complain. Due to the redistribution of challenger rewards back into the Hotspot proof of coverage pool. Because what's happening with these challenger rewards? Well, simply, validators were previously awarded challenger rewards for creating proof of coverage challenges. Under off-chain proof of coverage, these rewards are now redistributed to hotspots. And this means that around 0.85% of the Helium rewards that previously went to validators will now go to beaconing and witnessing. So validators are not the one actually creating challenges and allowing hotspots to beacon anymore. It's happening off-chain, and this makes our hotspots beacon more often and so get more witnesses. Now, as I said a little earlier in the video, Helium tweeted out the Helium network is officially migrating to Solana on March 27th. So this is going to happen in around 35 to 40 days. And you have to make sure that you actually migrated to the Helium wallet app, which is a new app different from the old Helium app, because our hotspots won't be receiving Helium anymore, but IoT tokens that will actually be able to swap inside the app for Helium. One thing I'll say is more earnings is absolutely great. It makes me happy, and never forget to take profits in crypto. And it also allows you to spend money on stuff like today's sponsor, Insua, that makes carbon accessories. This is their Aramid carbon fiber series. I do have a couple, one of my fingerprints on there, but I mean, this looks nice, and it is real carbon. So obviously it has a little bit of play, but it is extremely resistant. My personal favorite are actually the forged carbon series of cases that they have, because I mean, how can you not love this? It looks cool. And you can save 10% on your order on the website by using code SMOLETOWN. I'll have a link to it in the description. Now, back to the video. As I said earlier in the video, I do believe that the price of Helium will eventually go back up. And with the price of Helium currently stabilizing around the $3 mark, I should be making around 45 Helium a month, or between $160 to $180 every single month. Hopefully it goes back up to 50 bucks, and then I'm making $2,000, and that would be kind of cool. Now, if you found anything valuable in this video, please subscribe, because like 90% of you guys aren't, and not gonna lie, kind of takes only 1 second. And if you feel like I help you understand anything in this video, please drop a like. If you have questions, drop a comment. On that note, it was your boy Marcel, aka Smoletown. I hope you guys have a good one, and I'll catch you in another one. Peace.